What's up, folks? Epic SDG with another First Impressions, and today we're going to do things a little different, as I don't want you to waste your money on this game. First, I'm going to give you the pertinent info, guns, skills, etc., and a brief breakdown. Then I'm going to play three 3-minute clips and let you judge for yourself what's wrong with this game. I hope you didn't pre-order this, because if you did, get your money back. Roll the intro. And with that awesome intro out of the way, I just wanted to give you guys a PSA. If you haven't noticed already, my voice sounds a little weird. That's because I'm coming down with a cold. But I wanted to make sure that I got a video out for you guys because we haven't had like a bunch of normal videos on the channel lately. So what I want to do now is jump right into some of the stats and statistics about the game. Alright, so we're going to jump right into character creation, and it's basic character creation, just male, female, with different faces and hairstyles, but you don't get a chance to choose the hair, just the face. And I'm like, that's basic, it's a beta. I'm like, you gotta expect stuff like this. So here is a little bit, something that's a little bit interesting. You get to select the background, and in these backgrounds you get, as a side bonus, a perk to start off with. Now, I went through all of these just so you guys can see, so if you want to read these, please by all means stop the video. But I think these are hilarious because these are kind of Philly type things, at least a couple of them are. And I say that because the auto mechanic, the gas jockey, the gangbanger, the pharmacist, yo, that's Gangland Philadelphia right there. And if you're from here, you know that. And just to give you a brief on the game, the game actually takes place in Philly, if you haven't realized by me saying that like 100 times. Now, the one that I picked was the Gangbanger. I don't exactly remember why, it felt appropriate given the material that I saw on the screen. And when this pops up on the screen in a second or two, I'll explain exactly why. Oh yeah, that's what it is. You raise the streets of Philly, now take skills and survivor category cost less XP. So what that means is when you use when you try to obtain any of the skills in the tree for streetwise, whatever it is, it actually costs you less money or less XP, which you use to buy skills. But we'll get into that more later. And this is just going to be a generic name. Like I said, I just need to come up with something for you guys so you can see. And my normal moniker is Silk. Alright, so what we have up here is a picture of not only your appearance, but your initial loadout. Now, the appearance is the easy part. It's your head, torso, arms, legs, and your full body. Now, for your full body stuff, that's not like something that goes over everything. That's like the fatigues you wear under your actual gear. We'll go through all of those later, but you can't see them initially, so we'll just kind of gloss over them. The other thing that you have here is your initial loadout that you start the game with. You have a primary weapon, which is you start with an assault rifle. You can change that in the beginning, but you start with an assault rifle. If you have the gunner skill, which is unlocked later, you will get the ability to have 2 primary weapons, which can be shotgun, assault rifle, which is what I would have ran. The secondary weapon, which is self-explanatory, there's a pistol that's actually an automatic weapon in there. Then we have your GTK. Your GTK is your guerrilla tactics kit, and this is the stuff like your little gadgets, like your Molotovs, your smoke bombs, your med kits, your what's the things called, your hack tools. Now, your skills, which we will go into a little later, the main skills that you have on your tree are displayed at the bottom. And with that, we're going to jump right into your appearance, and we're going to start with your headgear. So you have a couple things. You have headwear, you have eyewear, and you have neckwear. So hat, gas mask, and a baklava. In your torso, you have body armor, and I believe pouches and book bags. Now you can see there's actually a lot of options in these categories. So you'll be able to unlock stuff through the armor, which we'll talk about later. In your arms, we just will have watches and gloves, I'm not mistaken, not a lot here, probably just like cosmetic choices, probably don't do much of anything. And in your legs, we're gonna have knee pads and boots. Now you actually start off with a couple different kinds of boots. You can change those because in the next category, full body, you can select a different type of uniform. Now the resistance uniform is for you immersive folks in there, but me, nah, I'm army dude. I'm going straight for the urban black, as you will see momentarily. I'll show you the blue, but I don't want to show you the black last because, you know, it looks the best. Urban camo, right? All right, now we're at the meat and potatoes, what everyone else cares about. And we basically have your primary weapons, which come in variants. Shotgun variants, marksman rifle or DMR if you're used to that, crossbow variants, assault rifle variants, and other, which is just basically a rocket launcher, which is weird that they put it in other, but whatever. And your secondary weapons, you only have 3. You have a pistol, you have a Uzi, and what I believe to be like a pneumatic gun where it can shoot needles or something like that. So I recorded a whole bunch of video for skills, but we are not going to go over that super in depth. I will show you on the screen. If you want, at the very end, I go through a bunch of these, but for right now, we're going to keep it simple. The skill trees are broken into 4 different skill trees. Brains, brawn, fighter, survivor. And each one of those specific skill trees gives you a specific set of bonuses for specific actions, like lots of specific stuff, but yeah. If you look around, when we get back into the survivor tree in a second, you'll notice there will be a skill at the very top above tier 1. That is your background skill. That skill is what you get free for choosing the background during the original character creation. Now, this one has 4 tiers, which might change in the future, but I think it's fine exactly where it is because they cover all the bases here. And to get said skills, you purchase them with XP, which reminds me a lot of like Dragon Age Origins a little bit, but only in the minute sense for the actual skill purchases. We'll talk a little bit more of that in a second, and you'll understand exactly what I mean. Remember that Dragon Age Inquisition joke I made like a minute ago? Well, this is why I say that. You get weapons, attachments, ordinances, and gear by the crate system. Now, this is a BioWare staple thing at this point. They've done this in a couple of their RPGs. And I'm like, I don't think it's badly executed here. Like, I think the amount of money you get per mission is a little low. I'm like, you gotta play 2-3 missions before you have enough money to get anything. But, like I said, it's broken up into crates. So gear crate gives you like clothing items, attachments gives you stuff to attach and change like the attachments on your weapons. And ordnance crate is stuff you get for GTK items, which is like I think the most expensive. And the weapon crate gives you like 2 weapons of differing and varying qualities. And I can't make the Dragon Age Origin thing any more like prevalent. If you played Origins, Inquisition. If you played Inquisition, you know all about this. And now you can see me just buying one so you can see what happens. And I'm gonna shut up so you can see it. So I got an ATV vest and hack ammo, which will help me in missions by looking cool. So I decided to put the opening credits on so I could just read you a bio of the game. And to give you some background, it takes place in my hometown, Philly, and as it'll be known in the rest of the video, you are part of a resistance cell, like in the first game, while you attempt to liberate said city, Philadelphia, through your terrorist attacks and guerrilla warfare from the Greater Korean Republic, or GRK. Philly is in ruins with pockets of your cell around the city. The game is supposed to be open world, but if the beta is to believe, it's going to be a mission from a menu-based game, like most normal FPS games, but that might only be for the beta, so be prepared for a change. I'm like, we don't have a whole lot of information on that right now. The game feels very Warface-ish. I'm like, I don't know if you guys played that for Xbox 360, and it's kind of got like some of the elements of Dragon Age Inquisition with the ability to buy chests to get, you know, more mundane and more snazzy gear. The game feels sluggish, and it's not snappy like I expect from an FPS. The shooting itself is actually alright, it's just the movements themselves feel kind of tough. This is a basic horizontal shooter with some verticality. For instance, sprinting doesn't feel really smooth. It was kind of choppy, like a lot of stop and go, which in FPS stops you from getting into cover, which gets you killed. Mechanics-wise, the controls themselves are solid, so they have that going for it, but I find myself in a bit of a pickle when I booted up the first mission. I had no idea how to play the game. There was no tutorial, so I was confused. I played it like a normal shooter, and it didn't work out at first. I noticed that there was kind of like a stealth bar with some stealth elements, but the game didn't really explain how it should be played. So I felt stupid. And if you watch the way I played the video in the next couple of scenes, you'll understand why. right here, I'm just putting up a picture of the awesome ragdoll physics that this game does have. And I'm doing that as a good segue into the 3-minute clips I was telling you about. Please hold for it.
Good job. Now, get to the control room and get the gates open for Tobias and his squad.
Tobias here. The Eagles are on their way. Hold your fire, Wraith. We're entering the stronghold. Okay, we're good to go. Form up around the trucks and we'll get this show on the road. Let's get the hell out of here before the KPA get their shit together. Enemy troops moving in from the right. KPA up ahead. Protect the trucks. Holy shit! Don't let them box the trucks in!
Okay, Wraiths. According to our intel, the 2 Nord communication arrays are near your location. Hack their control consoles, then realign the dishes to lock onto the squad's encrypted signal. A reading from both arrays should allow us to triangulate their position. Reinforcements heading your way. Radio traffic is high. Chances are they figured out what they're trying to do. Out the safe house.
We're getting overwhelmed here. We need support fucking urgently.
Wraiths, you're the only other team in the zone. Get over there and pull the Eagles out of the fire.
Get stuck in. There's plenty of fun to go around. Thanks for the help. It was starting to look bad for us. Eagles, get your shit together. I doubt that's the last we've seen of the Norks today.
Heads up. There's more KPA moving in on your position.
Do you see what I mean? Like, I can't explain this enough ways. The game isn't done, and it's not like, oh, it's a beta, it's not done. It's like, no. Don't buy this fucking game. Don't waste your money. Don't decide to get it on a whim. If you have to play this, because it could be a good game, but it's not. If you gotta play it, wait till the price comes down and then buy it, or just rent it. I am sorry for putting you through 20 minutes of trying to explain why you should possibly buy this game, and definitely why you shouldn't. So this is STG signing out. Thanks for watching. You guys keep answering. Don't buy this fucking game, man.